Welcome into the Napa Auto Parts pregame show. This is our Week 2 edition of Taylor's Take. Coach, thanks for being here.
Glad to be here.
Absolutely. The team recently, since the last Taylor's Take, went 2-2. So, what is your assessment on how the team has played since the last edition?
For the most part, I think we've done a good job. The bats have really come around. Our defense has been really good. We've been getting good pitching. It's a pretty decent 2-2. I'm happy with where we're at.
So, today, or actually going back to last Monday, uh, there have been, or there will be 5 off days in a span of 12 days.
Yeah.
So just talk about, if that's going to benefit you guys or if it could possibly do more harm than
Yeah,
good.
it's both. I mean, for some guys it's good because you get a little rest, or if a guy's banged up, the schedule makes that part easier for me in terms of when to rest a guy and back off or whatever. But it does throw you out of your rhythm a little bit. You'll see it with guys breaking ball recognition, maybe the timing a little bit, and it does throw the pitchers out of rotation or at least out of rhythm a little bit. But it's what you got to do. You got to show up every day and get your work in and get yourself ready to go.
The team on Thursday will be visiting the Matanuska Glacier. This is a yearly thing that
Yeah.
the Christophers and the coaching staff wants to do for the ball club. So just talk about how this could potentially help team chemistry.
Dude, it's awesome. I went actually about a week ago, and so this will be my 5th trip in 4 years out there, and it's fun. The guys have never seen anything like it. Like I said, I've been 4 times, and it's unbelievable every time we go. And we do a lunch with the kids, and it's a really fun experience and part of the summer as a Matsu minor.
So now focusing on the lineup, recently you've inserted Brooks Stotler, one of your outfielders, into the leadoff spot.
Yeah.
Just talk about your decision to move him there and also how he has done, in your opinion, in the leadoff spot.
I think he's done a great job. Brooks can really run. He can play the bunt game really, really well. Plays a very strong center field, and he's got a really good arm. He could probably play right field for us too, arm strength wise. Brooks the guy that just gets on base. Like last night, I think he was 1 for 2 with 3 walks last night. Some of the stuff he does doesn't really show up in the box score, but he's tough to double up. Goes first to third really well. He's starting to get a feel for the base stealing game. It's been a nice addition for us.
The Miners have 3 two-way players this season: Tyler Wyatt, Austin Treadwell, and Jacob Huey. And Tyler Wyatt, he's been all over the field. He could play third base for you. He's played first base. In fact, he's also caught.
Yeah.
And obviously he's a pitcher too. So just talk about how important it is to have said two-way players.
Well, it's big here because we only have a 26-man roster, and it gives you a little more depth on both sides of the ball. A guy like Wyatt, I mean, he was a Sunday starter as a freshman at a really good university at Grand Canyon, and he was pretty much an everyday player for them. He can play all 4 infield spots, and he caught in a pinch for us and looked really good back there. So it's a nice luxury to have.
Absolutely, I would agree. You say it's a 26-man roster, so
Yeah.
that really does help every team here in the ABL.
Yeah.
So Levi Jordan joined the club after the Kenai series to begin the season, and since he has joined the club, he has hit safely in 9 out of 10 games. So just talk about Levi Jordan and his contribution to the team so far.
That dude is just tough. He plays the game tough. Levi's a really good baseball player. He can do a lot of things. Obviously, the defense speaks for itself, but he goes first to third very well. He can really swing the bat. He can play the bunt game. He's just a complete player, and he's a veteran player that's played basically every day for 2 years at one of the top schools in the Pac-12. So it's a huge addition for us.
So far this season, we have seen 7 different minors pitchers start a game. 4 of them have had multiple starts. So are we starting to see a little bit more consistent basis of who we're going to see consistently get a ball?
Yeah, I mean, Wyatt goes into the pen now. That was an early thing to start for us. He logged a bunch of innings at school. So Wyatt moves into the pen, and that gives us a big-time shutdown reliever. Kolick from Texas A&M, he'll start tonight, and he goes right into the rotation. Borhoff has become a shutdown reliever again for us, which is what he did at Grand Canyon.
Hmm.
So, Mick and Tyler were really answering a call for us based on a need until everybody got here, and they both did fantastic. So, not only has our rotation gotten stronger, but our pen is now stronger with the addition of those two.
Yeah, let's talk about the pen a little bit. So far this season, there's been 3 save opportunities for your ball club, and each time it's been Jordan Floyd. Would you officially say that he is the team's closer?
Right now, Jordan's the closer. Yeah, he's the ninth inning guy. I mean, whether you want to call it the closer or the ninth inning guy, and the eighth inning is Berland, and the seventh inning is a combination of 3 guys. It'll be Wyatt, Vorhoff, and O'Brien.
Okay. So tonight the Miners host the Shugiak Eagle River
Fred
Chinooks.
Meyer night.
That's right. It is Fred Meyer night here today.
$2,000 worth of prizes.
Auctioned off, right? Or
Yeah,
given away?
raffled off,
Something?
given off. I don't know. I'll be putting tickets in.
So it's definitely a great night
Dude, they
to.
have a tent. They're giving away a tent. I want a tent.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I mean, it's a great night to watch some good baseball as well to
Yeah.
potentially earn some prizes as well. So the Chinooks do come to town here tonight.
Yeah, always play us tough. Always
right.
fun to compete against those guys, and I think we're playing good baseball, and the guys feel really good about how things are going and the way we're trending, and we got added some depth with the catching spot with Andy Cosgrove that's in town now with us, and got a couple more guys from USC coming up tomorrow, and we should be at full strength, and things going forward look really good for the Matsu Miners.